A queer maid? Oh, congratulations, she came out.
Please be advised, the following presentation is not intended for minors.
Alright, time to become a fucking ninja. Ah, Jackson, keeping your stabbers sharpened, I hope? Because I got a job to be done, and I reckon the dimmer damber, what put the executioners on the chopping block is just the one to do the doing. My men have sighted some shifty types around Wineport of late. Not code-breaking curs, so far as I know. And that's the rub. We don't know half as much about them as I'd like. They claim to be simple peasants, refugees from far-flung realm. But I don't know many peasants what skulk about in the Darklands as much as they've been doing. So long as they're not breaking the code, they can do as they please, but being who they are, it falls to us to look into the matter and make sure it's all bob. As my gut tells me, this may be a too rogue job. I've sent Underfoot on ahead, so pull on your best beta cases. Head to the Wineport and meet him there. I don't have the thing for Wineport. Okay, Costa del Sol's the closest. Am I even going the right way? I don't feel like I am. Hold up. I am definitely not going the right way. What's the... It said there was a thing that lets me go from... Ah, is it the boat? I'm guessing that was it. The objective marker is still on my minimap. Jackson. When Jack said he'd be sending one of the guild's canniest coves along after me, I had a feeling it might be you. Now, I'd love to tell you old Underfoot's already whittled the whole scrap on our friends, but truth is, I turned up more questions than answers. They claim to hail from the South Sea Isles, but me little birds and Mailvans? I'm assuming that's what that is. At Mailvan's gate, swear to the last man that's some piss-poor mummery. There's no record of such ships sailing in a port. Looks like it fails to you and me to take a closer snitch, eh? I hope you brought your sharpest stabbers, and there's no telling who where. Who where? Did you hear that, lad? Either old Underfoot's gone daft or some mort just screamed out of dear life. Well, I didn't fucking hear anything. Something tells me our little task is about to take a turn for the interesting. What do you say we go see what's what? A queer maid? Oh, congratulations, she came out. Have mercy. I am but a simple milkmaid, with not a single guild in my name. Rest easy, lass. My friend and I don't mean you any harm. Though I must say, you've got me curious. Just what in the name of the 12 happened here? Weird zoom in. I had just come to town to purchase some supplies. No sooner had I walked through the gates when I was suddenly accosted by 3 burly drunkards, who demanded that I hand over all of my possessions. To my good fortune, it seems the men had partaken a bit too heavily. When they saw the meager contents of my coin purse, they began to squabble amongst themselves. A fistfight ensued, and before I knew it, the 3 men were lying on the ground as you see them now. Sounds like Nemea smiled on you today, lass. Though might I suggest you be a bit more careful in your next visit. All manner of scurvy sorts frequent these parts. You'll find that not all of them are blundering lackwits like your friends here. Thank you for your concern, good sir. Rest assured that I will take your words to heart. Good day to the both of you. It's currently night, but oh, okay. Well, Jackson, how'd the girl Wid strike you? Mummery, I say. Eat, sir? I was thinking the very same. Squabbling amongst themselves? Just look, there's barely a scratch on any of these louts. I'd wager there's more to the rum doxy than she's letting on. Come, let's go to the drag and see what she might be hiding. God, can you fucking speak English, please? Alright, random bat. Is this gonna be the vampire class, not the ninja class? More dudes have been knocked out by the looks of it. And a right mess we got here. You reckon these coves got on the wrong side of our lass? One thing's for sure, there's no more peasants than you and I. One look at these stabbers tells me as much. I have failed. I beg of you, take this and return it to Master Oboro. To Lady Tsubame. It's too late, poor sod's dead. As for the stone, your guess is as good as mine. A lucky charm of sorts, mayhap? Anyway, we best start moving our dude beaters before this lass gets away. Her footprints lead in the direction of Upper Lenoskia. God, your fucking aggro range is huge. Yeah, die already. Now I gotta kill you guys. You're right next to where the fucking quest is. She hides behind a tree. See if that could hide her from me. Hello, sir. Or madam. Okay, sir. Jesus Christ, is this like Asian Joker? She didn't really think she could fool me with those silly rags, did she? Or did she? Perhaps she's not as clever as we believed. And a mysterious savior rushes to the damsel's defense. Such chivalry. Such compassion. What is this pose, my guy? Such folly. Little does he know that the girl is more than capable of taking care of herself. She's gone. Oh my god. A shuriken. Oh my god, ninja. And right on cue, Oboro the Dim leaps onto the scene to save his dear little swallow in the most unsurprising surprise attack the realm has ever seen. Cease your ramblings, Karasu, before I rip that tongue from your bloody beak. Yow! A hero is wounded. A step through the heart. His childhood friends stand before him, blades drawn and hate in their eyes. Oh, the tragedy of it all. The audience sobs. And what's this? A couple of bit players who have forgotten to leave the stage? Did no one tell them their part in the play is long since over? Oh, shit! Joke's on you, I was able to dodge it. Oh, and the faceless rogue shows surprising skill. Perhaps he has yet a role to play. I'll say this much. Unlike a certain someone, at least you intrigue me. But other matters demand our hero's attention, and so the first act must draw to a close. Come, my pet. He is a very intriguing man. Wait, Karasu. Ever quick to retreat, that one. The two gentlemen from Wineport. Did you follow me here? Beg pardon, miss. My friend and I are here on behalf of the dutiful sisters. And you, sister, have some questions to answer. I've lived on the underbelly of society long enough to recognize when a man's more than he seems. So make this easy for us, lass. Just who exactly are you, and what are you doing here? And here's hoping for both your sakes that it doesn't involve breaking no code. So you are the rogues of whom I have heard so much. Forgive me. We were remiss in not seeking you out sooner. Very well, you should know all there is to know. My name is Oboro, and she is Tsubame. We hail from a village in Doma, several thousand miles across the sea. We are, but perhaps you have no word for what we are. In our own tongue, we might call us shinobi. Oh my god, they're ninjas. Doma? The Imperial Province? The same, though it did not have to be so. Our countrymen fought with honor against the might of Garlemald. What we lacked in number we made up for with martial prowess. It was a battle we could have won, had we not been betrayed by one of our own. A very secret, every move known to our foe. The tide of battle turned on that morrow. Thousands of our countrymen were slaughtered, and at day's end, Doma remained under the Imperial yoke. The traitorous Kerr joined the Imperial ranks as chief of their covert operations, or so they say. That is the man you just met, Karasu, though I'm loath to call him a man. To this day, he whispers in the ears of the Garleans, making a mockery of those who once called him friend and brother. But no longer. We have come to Eorzea at our village elder's behest to see that Karasu pays for his crimes with his life. Ah, okay. Got it. Come to mill a treacherous rook who blew the gab on his comrades. You sound like a right Benacove, consider all underfoot impressed. Forgive me, this land and his tongue is still new to us. Yeah, I'm having trouble fucking translating this shit. Nonetheless, we are able to lure Karasu here. But more than a few of our comrades gave their lives in effort, and now this. Was their sacrifice for naught? Ah, the rock that we found on the corpse was the soul stone. Ah, you have my gratitude. When one of our kind falls, tradition dictates that we return their soul to the village, that it may rest with our ancestors. What? A fallen brother's soul calls out to this man. Could it be a sign? Are we fated to fight as one? I would make you an offer. We'll instruct you in our art, the art of ninjutsu. In return, you will share with us your knowledge of this land, that it might serve us in our mission. But Oboro is not Doman. He is not of the village. Look around you, Tsubame. Our brothers and sisters are fallen or gravely wounded. Today's failure makes it all too clear. We cannot hope to stand against Karasu without knowing the lay of the land. Can't say I'm thrilled at the prospect of losing a dimber-damber like yourself, but hells. In my younger days, I'd like being keen to try my fams at some of those techniques myself. And the more my waddles take in, the more these two strike me as Banar and Banar folks. If you're keen to lend them your daddles, I'll not be the one to stand in your way. If you would know more, come to the dock storehouse at Raincatcher Gully. We shall await you there. Man, I'm just noticing the time. I am way over schedule. I said this is going to be a shorter fucking stream, but boy, I was not expecting the Rogues Guild and like the acquisition of the ninja to be as long as it is. Like, reminder, like, we finished the Warriors quest and became a warrior a literal hour ago. And so we meet again. Might I take your presence to mean you have chosen to accept our offer? Yeah, man. Thank you. I speak not only for myself and Tsubame, but for our entire village when I say that you have our profound gratitude. What I would tell you next, I would tell you out of earshot of strangers. Byakubu has been instructed to let only trusted visitors through the doors behind me. When he speaks to you, Ayame, you're to answer Kaede. Okay. You need not know what the words mean, only that they will grant you entrance. Yeah, this is some ninja shit, alright. Welcome, Jaxik. You stand within the provisional base of operations my people have established in your land of Eorzea. It may not look like much, either without or within, but that is precisely the point. You find it an ideal vantage point from which to observe the comings and goings of Karasu and his men without attracting undue attention to ourselves. My fallen brother saw you as a worthy inheritor of his soul. To honor his memory, I entrust it to you, but soul alone will not make you a shinobi. No, this will require training of the body and mind. Our art, the art of ninjutsu, originated with our ancestors many years ago. Since then, it has been passed down with each generation, mother to daughter, father to son. We draw power from the world around us, the heaven, the earth, and the hearts of man, and channel this power into physical form. I am told that this is similar to your concept of aether. Aether, was it? I must confess that Eorzean words and ways remain unfamiliar to me. How does one channel this power, you ask? Through the use of mudra, hand gestures that call forth... right, yeah, hand gestures. I'm just doing fucking Naruto shit. Call forth each of the three forms of energy of which I spoke. The first mudra I will teach you will call the power of the heavens. In Doma, we call this Ten. You are eager to learn, yes? Attune your soul to that of my fallen brother, then approach me once more. It is then that your training will begin. Ta-da! I am now a ninja. The soul of the shinobi awakens within you. Action learned 10. In addition to the deadly weapon skills, ninjas have at their disposal special battle techniques known as ninjutsu, which are readied by first making a series of ritual hand gestures known as mudra. Ninjutsu can be executed after following one or more of the following three mudra in predetermined order: Ten, Heaven; Chi, Earth; Jin, Man. You'll learn new mudra as you progress through the ninja storyline. Learning new mudra will open the door to more complex ninjutsu techniques. Once you have obtained a new ninjutsu technique, you can confirm the proper mudra order required to execute it by selecting its icon in the Actions and Trait interface. Okay, so if I go Actions and Traits, select 10, and then ninjutsu, execute specific ninjutsu. Okay, so I think I had it like 10, then ninjutsu was here. God, this is still going. Yes, I can sense it. Though you are not of our blood, the soul of my people is strong in you. You are one of us now, a shinobi, and yet your training has only just begun. Heed my words well, Jaxik, for the shinobi, blade and mind are one. The weak mind gives rise to a weak blade. The false mind gives rise to a false blade. But the mind that is strong and true, that blade will know no equal. Such were the teachings of my master, and his master's master before him. The shinobi must keep presence of mind at all times, or his blade may as well be one of grass. That is the lesson of the mind. Now we shall begin the lesson of the body. You will recall the art of ninjutsu involves using hand gestures, called mudra, to summon the energies of heaven, earth, and man, ten, chi, and jin in the Doman tongue. Myriad techniques can be unleashed depending on the mudra you combine, and the order in which you do so. But perhaps I'm getting ahead of myself. A child must learn to walk before he can run. To begin, I would see you master your first mudra, 10, the mudra of heaven. Summon the energy of heaven and project it forth, and from your hand will fly a flaming star, or Fuma Shuriken. Outside of the storehouse you will find a Mokujin, a wooden man of the sort traditionally used in Doma for training. Do as I have told you and strike it with Fuma Shuriken. I will observe your technique from a distance. Man, I didn't realize this fucking game had Tekken references in it. That is such a shit fucking joke. Alright. Mokujin. 10. Washa! Yeah, throw a shuriken. Is that cool? Yes, that will do, Jaxic. Clearly we did not misjudge your potential. Perhaps you have also felt your body becoming lighter. This is but another benefit of your training. You may find yourself able to dance through the air with your blades drawn, but be mindful, the true shinobi sees that no movement is wasted. You demonstrated your skills well against a wooden man, but wood does not strike back. The next opponent will not be so docile. Prepare yourself. So, who's my opponent? Onibi will attack in waves. Use Fuma Shuriken to dispatch them. Okay. Whatcha? I want to target the... Thank you. And it's just gonna... Ah, okay, so it explodes when it gets near me. Okay. Boy, if only, this had a better recharge. Oh well, I can just use Thrown Dagger anyway. That still works. I shall summon a great beast for your next challenge. Remember, you must maintain presence of mind. Okay. Oh my god. It's a giant fucking frog. It really is just Naruto. Believe it. Date Bayo. I see. What Oboro means to say is that he's not seen anyone master the fundamentals of ninjutsu with such swiftness. Is that not so, Oboro? I am capable of speaking for myself, Tsubame, but it is true. Jaxic has exceeded even my own expectations. His blade slices through the air as a fish glides through water. But that is enough training for the day. Now it is my turn to be the student, and you the teacher. I would learn the ways of Eorzea. You'll instruct me, yes? Sure, my guy. You have my gratitude, Jaxic. Comic relief music has started. First, I would better know the terrain of Lenos... Is something amusing? Yeah, we salute like that. We don't bow. My bow? I see. Who would have thought a simple gesture of courtesy would be so complicated? Like this, is it? Cough, irk. Forgive him. Oboro has not been quite himself since coming to these shores. It would seem that neither the food nor the climate agrees with him. Ah, jeez. Let us not forget the stink of those infernal horse birds. All the more reason for us to complete our mission swiftly and return to the more hospitable environs. Anyhow, Jaxic, that should suffice for the day. Practice well your ninjutsu and turn when you are ready for your next lesson. You know, he makes up a good point. Something tells me Chocobo would fucking stink.